Hi, I'm Justin Fruechte, the Foraging Cover Crop Specialist with Millborn Seeds. As you may know now, we have just produced the first ever Millborn Seeds Forage Catalog, okay? So, hope you got a chance to look through it if you got one in the mail. We put a lot of time and effort into putting out a nice catalog that looks good, but certainly gives you a lot of good information too. If you didn't get one, you want one, just let me know. We'll send you some copies. But really what I wanted to highlight today and talk about is what's coming up just around the corner, and that's spring, and with that comes spring seeded forages. And really right now the hot topic is your cool season annual forages. Everybody's short on feed, hay supplies are expensive, there's just not enough to go around, so people need to start thinking about getting that in the ground or start buying it because it's extremely tight, there's not going to be enough supply. So what I want to really highlight is your options, okay? Let's first talk about oats. Okay, there's always going to be the grain variety of oats, and that's really going to be a pretty good choice if you're looking to hay something. There's also a really great oat called Everleaf 126, which is a true forage oat, probably twice as high yielding as a grain oat. It's also going to be great for chopping. It gets to be just a little bit difficult to dry down and cure in a winter oat because there's so much stuff. But that's an awesome option for making a whole lot of feed in a short period of time. The other thing that's closely related to that is going to be triticale. I really like to use a beardless or an awnless variety of triticale, such as marlin. That guy's going to be very tall. That too is going to be a higher yielding one. Probably works better for chopping for silage. The other one that would work pretty good for hay is barley, forage barley. Make sure it's a forage variety if you're going to use it because it's not going to have an awn, okay? Those varieties are going to include Hayes, Haybet, Stockford. Those are all really good ones. The neat thing about barley that I really like is when you wrap it up in a round bale, it's soft hay, it's palatable to livestock, and really they'll gobble it all up because of that palatability in barley. Barley is also going to give you just a little bit added protein compared to oats or like a triticale would too. Okay, so the next thing that we like to do a lot is mix peas in with each of those oats or the barley or the triticale. And the biggest benefit of adding peas to one of those is that that's really going to increase your digestibility because obviously you have less lignin content with peas. Also, you're going to increase the crude protein in your feed ration that way too. So that's a great way to increase just the total quality of your feed by doing that, okay? And you can hay that or you can chop that. Next thing I want to highlight is Optigraze. Optigraze is a great one if you just want something to graze. If you got an area that you're going to turn pears out in the spring or something like that, and you want continuous year-round growth out of a piece, this is still an annual, but it's going to regrow. What we did this year is we added some Italian ryegrass. And Italian ryegrass is great for persistence growth throughout the year, but it's still an annual, very, very high quality feed. Then we also put in Hunter and Winfred brassica, we put in Graza radish, and then we put just a little bit of oats in there too. So it gives you some great diversity, it's going to give you a high quality diet, and then it's going to just give you that year-round growth that you can have cattle or sheep or whatever it is grazing through those paddocks throughout the year. Okay, so for our Italian ryegrass this year, we brought in two different varieties. We're going to have Crusader, and we're also going to have Green Spirit Italian ryegrass, okay? And both of those are great options for pure stands of Italian ryegrass to give you some high yields in a short period of time. And really the best place for this is if you know that you're just going to have an annual rotation for forage and you know you need a lot of high quality feed and you're going to chop it, this is by far the best option, okay? Both of them, they're going to yield anywhere from 4 to 7 ton an acre. Crude protein is going to be 18 to 20%, so that's a lot of high quality, high yielding feed. I mean, seriously, if you pencil that out against beans or even alfalfa, this is a great option for making a lot of feed, especially with feed prices the way they are right now today. So I know things are going to heat up here really quick as we move into April, as spring starts rolling near. I'm going to be out on the road a lot as much as I can, but give me a call. Love to visit with you, love to sit down with you and make sure that we get the right thing for your operation out there. So if you have more questions, you want pictures, you want some studies on any of this stuff, let me know, I'll get that to you by email or mail, whatever. So, thank you very much for watching. I'm Justin Fruechte.